Hello! Today I wanted to talk about the One Piece Music Symphony, where they play music at the One Piece Music Symphony. And if you should go out to it, you should! You should definitely go to the One Piece Music Symphony. It's so cool and awesome. Even if you're not a One Piece fan, just music in general is so cool. You should definitely go to it. But today I just wanted to talk about it. Maybe you'll enjoy me hearing ranting about it, and I just really wanted to hold those memories, so I'm going to make this video about it. So I'm just gonna, make a little brief check. So a little background check on me is that this is my favorite anime. I love One Piece. Oh my gosh, this is quite literally, this is Kush. I swear, this shit is gas. I feel like I have Stockholm syndrome, and I can't let go of this shit, bro. I've been watching this shit for so long, and it's so gas, bro. And also, I went with a friend of mine to the Atlanta Symphony Hall, and I put them on the same Kush, and they haven't stopped either. They're a bigger fan than me, and I put them on. Like, what the fuck, yo? I didn't expect all that to happen. So, favorite anime, right? So, we decided to go, right? We went, and we were walking around beforehand, then we went, and then, so a little check on is that I was not dressed nicely. I was dressed semi-nicely. You see me in the studio, but he looks quite nice for a young little man. And so was my friend, but oh my goodness, a lot of the people were dressed so nicely. Even beforehand, we saw people with straw hats, and we're like, you can pick out who was actually going to the symphony. And then we actually walk in, and then we see this huge merch store, and it was like, whoa. Whoa, it's actually not that huge, but like still, it felt huge to me, because that's a lot of money. They had fucking like a $56 like plastic toy that I was low-key gonna buy, but I didn't. I stopped myself. And so we walked in, the venue was very nice, I'm gonna have pictures around, and I just wanted to talk about the different songs. So, I expected not to cry. I didn't cry, but I was tearing up. I don't know if that counts as crying, and so did my friend. We enjoyed the show, but we expected to have a good time. The song that got us, though, to like really like, what really got us was the first fucking song. This song right here. These bastards. There's two sets. The first set, the first song. Goddamn, don't mind me butchering it. Gaizuko Oni Naruda. I swear I'm not racist, but it was so amazing. Oh my god, the community, just having everybody there and just listening to that first boom, bro, 30 musicians going crazy with like your favorite track. Oh my god, it hits you like a truck. And then, so how it was set up is basically we go through these first sets, right? All of these songs go all the way, if I'm correct, through until Marineford, and then they stop, right? Or like right before, that time skip, right? Like this is the first, like pre-time skip, time skip, right? So we just go through all the songs, and oh my god, banger after banger after banger after banger. And then so how it functioned was at the very beginning we were actually going through all the characters' backstories. So fuck it, let me get the characters before we went through Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper, Robin, Frankie, Brooke, and Jinbei, all of their backstories, back to back to back to back, right? We were going through all of them bitches. That shit was mad gas, yo. So we were going through all of that. We also, so during all that pre-time skip shit, we listened to Big No Sake. We all sung along with it. It was a magical experience. But here's the thing, as you saw, my horrible, shitty Japanese of a weeaboo trying to pronounce it. Imagine that, but like a stadium full, not a stadium, but like a good fucking symphony full. Everybody shittily singing along. It was so bad, but when we got to like the actual chorus, it was actually pretty good. But oh my god, jolly! But it was so amazing. We got to see like big character moments and pre-time skip, like Ace's death, Brooke's backstory, favorite character. I love that guy. Nami. We also got to see Sanji's backstory. Surprisingly, like the full thing with the whole cake included. It was awesome. Just huge moments in general. And then after that, we got to take a break. We got to use the bathroom, which was so long. We didn't buy any food, which was just like normal chips and everything and popcorn. And then we sat back down. Later on, after that, we get to the time skip. Boom, we see the straw hats pop out. Boom, boom, boom. This shit was clean as fuck. Awesome, amazing, and beautiful. We got to see Fishman Island, which was a boo. I don't like Fishman Island. That shit was ass. But the music's pretty good. After Fishman Island, we got to see what's Punk Hazard? Punk Hazard, which is pretty high. Just a normal arc. Then we got to see Dress Rosa, beautiful music. Gear 4, we got to see the gears, the transformations, these characters doing such cool things. And how it was structured was that like every time they played a song, we would stand up and cheer, and it was amazing. Oh my goodness, Zoe. And then we got to Whole Cake, and oh my goodness, man, we got to see Sanji fighting Luffy. It was beautiful. It was outstanding. It made me, every song had me tearing up, and so did my friend. The whole people just tearing up and just watching this beautifully happen. I heard people not even watching the show were like touched by this music, man. And then we got to Wano. Now let me relax, because I'm not gonna relax. No, fuck it, because we got to Wano, right? We got to this funny little arc, and holy snickerdoodles, man. I'm telling you, when they started playing over the top, over the top, ooh. Ooh, don't play with me now, because that shit was hitting, man. They went through all of Wano with that. They were going da-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-da-da. That shit was hitting. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hitting, bro. That shit was captivating, bro. Like, I didn't expect me to like this is my favorite second song, right? Favorite is Us. We'll get to that one when we get to that one. But it was so powerful. It really, having the best arc and a symphony with the best arc in all of anime, fight me. Just going just grand. It was so touching. They also were playing the drums of liberation, which was so cool. It was so amazing. It was so awesome to see they were actually playing the fucking drums. That shit was so cool, man. You got it. Oh my goodness. And then after that, we got to Egghead, and we were basically just seeing my favorite arc in general, just beautiful. The animation. So actually, I didn't say this, but they also had a big screen, right? So you got to see the visuals while they played the music. So seeing all this beautiful animation, right? And then just seeing the music. Oh my god, it was touching. It was a 2-hour experience, but it felt like fucking 20 minutes max. It was that good. I genuinely could not recommend this experience enough. Even if you do not like the show, I heard people walking out, damn, with the 4 episodes I watched, this shit was amazing. I heard that, and they're so true. Just going to a symphony in general was so touching, and just having, especially if you love the show, having a community around you that went through the same thing, watching this with the same Stockholm Syndrome, just watching this one music gets you because you just went through the same journey together. It really touches you, man. It is such an amazing thing. I really would 100%, 1000% go again and recommend to go to the One Piece Music Symphony, where they play One Piece music at the One Piece Music Symphony. Definitely, alright? So I think I have nothing else more to say except that's really it. And I hope you have a good morning, evening, or night wherever you are. See ya.